Congratulations on winning SDI's Service Desk Excellent Small Team Award. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Firstly, I think the question I'd like to ask you is, why did you choose to enter for the award?
We entered the awards because we thought that our desk was brilliant. We started on a journey about 2 years ago, and we got so far and suddenly thought, you know what, let's see if we really are as good as we think we are.
And as part of your award submission process, how much did you involve the rest of the team?
The team were totally involved in it. At the start of it, when we decided to go for the award, we asked for volunteers who could help. We also watched the webcast that I think Howard did, along with some of the winners from last year. We watched that, then it was split into different groups. People went off and did their own sections, and we actually started that in December. So we had a lot of time, considering the pack didn't have to be until March, a lot of time to review it, make sure the word submission pages were right. So the team were totally involved in it.
What do you think the positive effects on the service desk have been?
As I said, we knew we'd come quite far in the journey that we took recently with the service desk, but actually coming back and walking in with the award and sort of going, look, told you, we are really this good. Now let's move on and let's go a bit further now and see what we can do.
And now that you've won, what's the external perception of the team like?
I think a lot of people obviously knew we were good, but now we've come back, and for IT to win an award and for us to be able to come back and communicate out and say the service desk have won this award is fantastic. And also when we go for bids and tenders as a business, that also helps to say that our IT service desk have won a nationally recognised award.
And when you put the award submission together, roughly how much time and effort did it take you?
As I said, we started it in December, but I think because we started in December, we didn't have to rush it. We had entered the year before and learnt from that, because when we entered the year before, we weren't successful into getting into the final 3, but what we did was we completed your online self-survey, basically, which highlighted areas where we weren't so strong. We made changes over the next year to make sure when the next pack was submitted, we obviously had ticked a few more boxes. But time and effort, a lot does go into it, but providing you allocate the right amount of time and you're not rushing, then you can put a good submission pack together.
And I suppose based on your experience, you've got a top tip for anybody thinking of entering the award?
Definitely planning and completing that survey really helps, because it showed us in areas where we were strong, weren't so strong, and allowed us to then use that as a springboard to move on.
And how did you celebrate when you found out you'd won?
Well, on the night, maybe 1 or 2 drinks were had with a few members in the team, and future we're celebrating where we're going to Chester Races in September, followed by a meal and lots of drinks.
And finally, what are your plans for the future for the service desk?
I think there are areas where we can improve. As with everything, we've got a lot of processes that are embedded in now, and now we need to look at what else we haven't got. Maybe things like change management or release management, the bigger other aspects of ITIL that needs to come in, so we'll probably be looking at that.